boy. Good morning. Okay, it's giving Pippi Longstocking. Is that what it's called? Longstocking? Yeah. Anyways, good morning. I am getting ready for work. Well, about to get ready for work. Opening my new greens. They were out of, so I like the One Up Nutrition. I'll link them for you below. Sorry, my sink's on for my cat right now, if you can hear that. Flavor-wise, it's the best. In my opinion, I really prefer it over the Bloom. It tastes like it's like a fruit juice, honestly. It's got good flavor. I'm just a big fan. But I usually get guava or passion fruit, which honestly tastes kind of the exact same. But they didn't, I hate reaching down in here. They didn't have it, so I had to get a new flavor, and I decided to try watermelon because that is a new flavor on their website. So we're gonna give it a go. So if you're new to greens powder, you can mix it in with just some water. That's how I do mine because it's so flavored. Got it all over my hands, wonderful. And I like to drink them first thing in the morning. It just helps with digestion. For me specifically, I think that helps with that. With, you know, the feeling of bloating. I'm a big fan. I did have a friend try it and it wasn't her thing. So everyone's different, but huge fan. Okay, pressing the wrong button. I have had really, a lot of improvement with digestion. I don't have a gallbladder anymore, and that has just really screwed my digestion, and this has really helped, and it's kind of fun. So I just like them. They taste good. It's a fun way to start the morning. I do like to mix mine with like a frother. Got a couple on Amazon. They all break though. And then I found this one was like $7 at my grocery store. Doesn't even have a brand on it, and it's so much better. I've had it for longer than any of the Amazon ones. So I'll link something similar, but definitely check your grocery store and see if they have a good option. Are you done with the water? I'm hoping. I did rope braids last night instead of like normal braids, and I'm hoping that this doesn't look terrible. So we'll see. I'm gonna add some ice. I'm also gonna take some vitamins. This is vitamin C, D3, and zinc. Just try to get those vitamins in, and then we'll get ready for work. Okay, ready for work, and I'm determined to kind of get stuff cleaned out of the freezer and make sure I'm bringing lunch. So this is what I pulled out. Frozen mac and cheese from Trader Joe's, which I'm gonna add we just have like a couple buffalo chicken strips left, so we got that. And then for veg, we've got some seasoned broccoli. This one is the Tuscan. It's the best one. So that is gonna be lunch. I'm gonna throw this in a bag, make my coffee, and then we're off to work. Also, update on the greens. Okay. Watermelon, not my favorite. It definitely has a, I washed this last night. I was just dumping out the extra water. I don't know. It doesn't hit like the guava does. The flavor is good, but I do feel like it has a little bit of an aftertaste, which I don't love. And it does kind of have like obviously super artificial watermelon, kind of like a lollipop. Or like a watermelon bubble gum. It definitely reminds me of something. So I'll finish them off, but I might still keep an eye on to see when my guava comes back. So I can get my guava, and then I'll just switch off. But gotta add some creamer. And I've been measuring my creamer today. I'm gonna use the Pumpkin Munchkin from Dunkin'. I'm gonna do, y'all can't see my cup down here, but I filled my coffee to about here, so it's pretty full. And I'm gonna do, okay, that's 1.5. I usually do 2.5 or 3. So let me just do 1. It came out so fast the first time. And I kind of go by the color. That's looking good. I'm gonna do just a little bit. There we go. Okay. So this is about, say that's 3 tablespoons, looking about 105 calories to start. Also the greens are 10 calories. So we've got that. And I got my lunch packed up and we're ready to go. Hey y'all, so I'm on the way to work. We are moving and grooving. Got my coffee with me, my lunch, which is literally so random, but I have had tons of stuff. Like all of those things have been in my freezer, except for the mac and cheese. I only got that like a couple of weeks ago, but everything else has been in my freezer for a few months, and it's like, just use it up. Like I haven't cooked or haven't used the buffalo chicken because we really only have enough for 1, and I'm usually cooking for me and Morgan, or like when I'm meal planning, I'm thinking we need enough for 2, so then when we only have enough for 1, I kind of write it off and don't ever think about it. And then the broccoli, Morgan won't eat, so anytime I cook that, it's just me eating it alone. And I figured I needed a veg. Honestly, should have grabbed the spinach that I had in there. I do have a lot of frozen spinach that I use for smoothies, and I feel like that would have mixed in well with the macaroni, but it's fine. We'll go with the broccoli for today. Don't know that I'll eat that whole bag of broccoli, but at least we got protein, carbs, and veggies, right? So it's gonna be a good day. I don't have anything for breakfast, unfortunately. I've really got to get it together this week and like actually buy things that we need. I really want to go to Costco, so there might be a Costco haul soon. We're just out of like a lot of random staples, and I'm just trying to use up the like randomness that we have, i.e. the lunch, right? So I'm also excited. Tonight we're making a recipe that I saw on TikTok. It's like a pork chop situation. I think I've only made pork chops one other time for Morgan, and it was in the crock pot. And it was like a Pinterest recipe, and it was I didn't love it. I do make some really good ranch pork chops in like the air fryer, but again, haven't made them in years. I think that's on my recipe blog, which I haven't touched in like a while. I never upload recipes anymore. I used to have so much time to create new recipes before, I'm gonna say like before Morgan, but truly, I was single, living in a city, I had just moved back to San Antonio at that time, and was just, the whole year was just grinding on new recipes, making new things every single week. I never repeated a meal prep. It's crazy. But I am feeling really good today. I finally got a good night's sleep, which was much needed. I have not been sleeping very good. So whenever I woke up today, Morgan was awake too. And I was like, I slept so good. I'm in such a good mood. Like I woke up in a good mood because I'm finally feeling rested, which is seriously, hallelujah. We really needed that. Yesterday, I was struggling. I was just in a terrible mood, struggling through work, just trying to like count down the hours, get home and rest, and it felt good to have some really good sleep. So today is going to be much better. We've got we've got a good recipe tonight that I'm excited to make. We got a pretty good lunch. I did grab a Fiber One bar from the pantry because I don't have anything for breakfast. I need to do better because I have been getting hungry in the morning. So I either need to prep breakfast or buy like a frozen breakfast option that I can grab on the mornings that I want something. I could also prep something for the freezer. So I should be a little bit more prepared. I really struggled this summer. I would say starting in like July, August, definitely August and September. What are you doing? And like, why are you driving like that? That is the weirdest way I've ever seen someone switch lanes. I wish I could describe to you what I just watched, but I can't. Yeah, August and September have been really rough as far as like taking care of myself, my eating, what I'm eating, how much I'm eating, my eating patterns, where I'm choosing to eat. Basically no consistent movement outside of like my daily normal, we walk Chance or whatever, but like it's been, and you know, I think it's really affected me mentally too. I can see weight gain, and not that weight gain is always a bad thing, but it's been kind of creeping up, I think. I haven't weighed since July, and I think once I stopped using the scale, it really, I just kind of took it as like, eat whatever you want because you don't have to look at the number. It really took that, you know, as far as it would go. And I'm now seeing it in the mirror, and I don't love it. I definitely don't love it. I went through this whole struggle of like, I need a whole new work wardrobe. I need to buy so many clothes. And I spent several $100s over probably 3 months trying to buy new clothes that I felt like excited and confident in. And I realized the clothes are not the problem. My clothes are fine. I don't like the way that I look in the clothes, and that's the main struggle. And although I don't feel like I look all that different, it's like I can see it, and it like subconsciously bothers me. Like I don't look in the mirror and be like, oh, I look fat today, or I look heavy, or this looks, you know, you can see my rolls, or whatever it is. You know what I mean? Like it's not that. It's just something isn't right, and I don't like it. Like I don't like this outfit because something's wrong, and it's not the outfit. It's just me and the way that I'm seeing myself. And I think that like, okay, maybe I've gained a few pounds. That's not a big deal. But when you're also not taking care of yourself, like I was in a good routine for a long time of like waking up, having my greens, taking some vitamins, getting in a walk on some mornings on the treadmill. After work, I would try to squeeze in the treadmill, eating healthier, making good decisions when I was going out, cooking more, being on YouTube more. I'm sure you can see in the lack of videos, like a lot of the lack of videos minus the whole weekend vlog that went up 3 weeks late. That was a technical problem or a technology problem. But aside from that, I feel like I've already had a lot less content this summer, and it's because I'm not going to film me ordering DoorDash multiple times a week. You know what I mean? So I think I feel like excited to be back into YouTube. I have this video going up, and then I also have a sheet pans meal recipe. Sheet pan recipes video, whatever. You know what I'm trying to say. Coming up, I think over the weekend. So that's going to be a good one, and I'm excited because that one has taken a long time to film for some reason, and it's literally only 3 recipes. One of them being the recipe we're making tonight. And it's going to be a good one. So I just feel kind of back in my groove, back to my groove, back to my YouTube groove. Felt really good to wake up, have my greens, like be a normal person, make a coffee, etc. Just kind of have that routine back that I've been neglecting. So I'm going to leave it at that. I feel like I talked your ears off, but I did kind of want to touch base with y'all. It's been a while. Let you know how I'm doing, how I'm feeling, and finished product. Got the mac and cheese, mixed in some of the buffalo chicken strips. I just cut them up. Did a little over half the bag of broccoli. I always do mine about a minute less because I think it overcooks it. So just a tip, I do mine for 4 minutes instead of 5 to 6 minutes. And I'm pretty excited about this. Hey y'all, I am home from work finally, and I'm cooking dinner, but I'm making a recipe for my sheet pan meals video. I couldn't think of the word. Sheet pan meals video, which is going to be episode 3 in my Busy Girl Meals series, which is just a series of videos with 3 recipes each that are super easy, quick to throw together after dinner, easy cleanup, etc. Delicious, healthy, easy, what we all need at the end of the day. And I'm making one tonight, and it's like a pork chop vegetable sheet pan with like a soy sauce, honey,
brown sugar glaze. I'm thinking it's gonna be fire, so stay tuned for that video. It will be the one posted right after this one. Thinking it should be up around Sunday, so stay tuned for that. I'll show you here whenever I eat it and give you the calories and stuff, but for the full me cooking, the recipe, etc., stay tuned for the next video. All right, y'all, dinner is done. Again, I'll have this full recipe in my next video, but we've got some pork chops, green beans and carrots, and some red potatoes all on the sheet pan together. I am really freaking excited. I've already tried the pork and it's like so delicious, so definitely recommend this one. Make sure to subscribe and stick around so you can catch this recipe in my next video.